Hello students, today we will discuss a short but significant poem from the book First Flight class 10th, that is Fire and Ice. Fire and Ice is written by a prominent poet Robert Frost. Dear students, form of this poem is an allegory. It is a poem that can be interpreted to reveal a deeper hidden meaning, typically a moral or political one. Allegory can be a story, poem, or a picture with two meanings, a literal meaning and a symbolic meaning. The theme of this poem is destruction. Let us read the poem first. The first two lines of the poem are: some say the world will end in fire, some say in ice. Here, the poet is referring to the two different theories held by general people about how the world will be destroyed. The first group of people think that the fire will cause this destruction. It means the earth's core will heat up to extremely high temperature. Then the heat will eventually reach to the surface of planet, and then everything on the surface will be destroyed, and it will be destroyed beyond repair. On the other hand, the second theory says just the opposite. Instead of destruction by heat, some people believe in the theory that the world will freeze till all the species of plant and wildlife inhabiting Earth will become extinct once and for all. Hence, the second theory is based on the power of ice, which will change the living conditions of the Earth. The poet is aware of both of these theories and will now proceed to compare them against each other metaphorically. Dear students, till here you have understood the literal meaning of the poem. For symbolic meaning, let us read the poem further. In the next two lines, the poet says, "From what I have tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire." In these lines, the poet has used a metaphor of fire to describe desire, greed, and obsession of people. The poet talks about inevitable demise and destruction which can be caused by desire, greed, and obsession. If a person will be driven by an obsession, then his or her demise will be fiery and quick. Therefore, the poet has used fire as a symbol of desire. Many people commit crimes to fulfill their desire and greed, which in return destroy their entire world. The poet also says that he has tasted desire, which means that he knows about the capability of desire to destroy a human being's life. With this knowledge in his mind, the poet outlines the intensity of destruction by human desire, anger, obsession, passion, and greed. In the next stanza, the poet says, "But if it had to perish twice, I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction ice is also great and would suffice." In these lines, the poet has compared ice with hatred. He says that hatred is also an emotion that he is familiar with, and that he knows what kind of danger can arise from hatred. With this knowledge, he comes to conclusion that if some of the world will be left from getting destroyed by human desire, then hatred and coldness in man's heart will be sufficient to cause destruction for the second time. With this short poem, the poet has conveyed a strong message that human emotions are destructive when allowed to run amok, means out of control. They can destroy a person morally, mentally, and physically. The poet has given the readers glimpses of destructive results of bearing ill feelings such as greed, lust, conflict, hatred, and so on. And therefore, the poet wants us not to bear such feelings because they ruin our life completely. Now, let us discuss the literary devices used in the poem. The first one is metaphor. It is a word or phrase applied to an object or action to which it is not literally applicable. For example, in this poem, fire is a metaphor for desire, ice for hate, and world for life. Next literary device is assonance. Assonance is the repetition of vowel sound. An example of assonance is I hold with those who favor fire. In this line, repetition of vowel sound O is there. Next literary device is alliteration, that is repetition of consonant sound. So here in this poem there are two examples of alliteration. First one is favor fire, where consonant F is repeated, and another is world will, where consonant W is repeated. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope this video is helpful for all of you to understand this beautiful poem. And I'm sure that you all have learned the beautiful message which the poet has tried to convey through this poem. Thank